Hello, I am Dr. RJ, Monster Veterinarian, and I'm here to answer your questions about your monster, cryptid, or kaiju. Today I have a question from Barbara in Pennsylvania. She says, a zombie followed me home from the cemetery after laying siege to a rural farmhouse. Yes, that does happen. Zombies will do that. I became very attached and decided to keep it. Well, that's very nice. However, it keeps biting my friends. That does happen for zombies. Now I have a house full of zombies. Yes, that's a recurring problem. Is there a way to keep my zombie from beginning a zombie apocalypse? Barbara from Pennsylvania. Well, Barbara, this is a very common problem with zombies. They will bite. But don't worry, there are solutions to this problem. Are you aware that there is a type of muzzle for the zombie? Not just any muzzle, not the kind you would use for a dog, because obviously zombies have opposable thumbs, so that just would not work. No, this is a special type of muzzle made from old face huggers. Yes, face huggers. They latch on very, very tightly, and you can't get them off. There is no alien embryo. There is no chest bursting, none of that. It just latches onto the zombie's face and they can't get it off. No matter what you do, you cannot get that thing off, and neither can the zombie. So that is one way to keep your zombie from biting. Another way, if you want to be a little more extreme, is to have the zombie's teeth removed. No teeth, no biting. Now, if you wish to go that route, there is a misfit elf named Herbie who will take the teeth out of anything. He did some work on the Abominable Snowman. I believe he wanted to be a dentist. Anyway, Herbie will remove the teeth from your zombie if that is what you choose to do. But the catch is that you have to get yourself to the North Pole in order to acquire Herbie's services. Now, about all those unwanted zombies you have in your home, a good way to get rid of them is to put them up for adoption. Now, there is a Voodoo Masters Convention that meets every year in Louisiana. They may have other ones, but the ones I know of are in Louisiana. They have an annual one, and you can bring your zombies there because voodoo priests are always looking for more zombies, and they will take them off your hands at a very good price. So that's one way to get rid of all those extra zombies in the home. And think about those facehugger muzzles. So that was Barbara from Pennsylvania. Now I have another question here. This is from Beth and Rob in New York. Now they say, we recently got married and had a son. Congratulations. We are thinking of getting a kaiju for our boy. It's very nice. We have our eye on a creature called Cloverfield. Is this a good pet for a boy? What advice can you give us about choosing the proper kaiju for our son? Well, Beth and Rob, congratulations again on your nuptials and your child. As far as getting a kaiju, first you have to consider the space problem. Do you have a big yard, very, very big? Do you have a farm? They need a lot of room to move around, is what I'm saying. If you have a house near the sea, that's perfect because they can just come and go. But consider the space problem before you get a actual kaiju. There are some smaller size kaijus that come in about 20 feet or something, I believe, and early edition Kong is about 20 feet. Some come as much as 400 feet. So think about the space issue before you get your son a kaiju. Now, as far as a Cloverfield, they do tend to be a little rambunctious. They get separation anxiety if you leave them alone, and they go on a rampage, and then your neighbors will probably complain if your kaiju destroys their home. So you might not want a kaiju for a very young boy. It might give him nightmares. I suggest as a companion for a child, you get yourself a giant turtle of the Gamera variety. Those are very good with kids. In fact, they're known as the friend to all children. Yes, especially if your son's name is Kenny. If your son's name is Kenny, he will have a lifelong friendship with his Gamera. So that's just two things you should think about, the space issue and getting a giant turtle. Well, I hope that helped. That's for Rob and Beth. I hope that helped. And congratulations again on your wedding and your boy. Well, that's all from me for this week. I have been Dr. RJ, Monster Veterinarian, and I was here to help you with your monster, cryptid, and kaiju. And I will be back for more questions very soon. Until then, have a monster of a good day.